Hi there, and welcome back to my channel. I have been looking at wanting to get some kind of feedback from you guys. So last week I shared a song, and obviously I shared the song that just really meant a lot to me. And I would love it if you guys would share your favourite song and just in a few words tell me why you love that song. Obviously, there hasn't been any kind of interaction, so it's been a case of, I would say a certain song and that would be it. Or I would come on and I'd share something with you, and pretty much that's it. And there's no like communication. So I would like to start up and get some kind of conversation going. And we can, I will respond to every single comment that I get. So I would love it if you guys would share with me what is your favourite song and why. Was it a time? Obviously, there are situations where in our life certain songs mean something to us at different times. So I know it's really hard. I mean, certainly that song that I played last week, obviously listening to it last week, when I really felt God saying to share it, that song still touched me like it would have. But obviously it's a song I haven't heard for years. I mean, I used to listen to Keith Green, Twyla Paris, like God is in Control, Amy Grant. I know. Sing your praise to the Lord. That was one of the backing tracks that I got sent over from America. I used to stand there and it starts all classical and I had it word perfect and I was so proud of that, but that's another story for another day. But yeah, I just want to get some kind of feedback and start to sort of like have some kind of interaction rather than just the views, which is absolutely amazing. As I said before, if it's only one person, then that's great. I am more than happy with that. But in saying that, I have now in a few months I've been able to get 500, and I think I'm at 519 or something like that, views, or 526. So I am really, really pleased, because the way I look at that is, and I just sat there and I thought, wow, that's 526 times somebody or people have heard how much God loves them. And I was just like, yay, because that's all I want. That's all I want. I just want people to know just how much God loves you, and how much he's there for us. So following on from what I did last week, I thought I would come on and I would share the verse. There's thousands of verses in the Bible, obviously, and over 700 promises that God says. And one of the promises is in Hebrews 13:5. And this is I say it all the time. Therefore, do not be afraid, because never will I leave you, never will I forsake you. Hebrews 13:5. He's never going to give up on us. He's never going to let us down. He's never going to, get rid of us. He's never going to say we're not good enough. Doesn't matter how many times we stuff up and how many times we get it wrong. God is a recycling God. He can recycle garbage. And to be fair, I'm garbage. We are all garbage, and we're all rubbish, and we, if we're honest, we admit that we're rubbish. We try it, we don't get it right, and the emphasis on that is we try it. We try and do things. We try and do things on our own strength, and we can't do it, and yet we don't learn, and we do it again and again and again, until the point where we realise and we do get it sometimes. We get it and we're like, Lord, I'm really sorry. I should have done it this way. And Lord, I should come to you and blah, blah, blah. And I'm really sorry and please forgive me. Help me not to go that way again. And within whatever amount of time, it's the same thing. We've done exactly the same thing. We've resorted to form, and but in time, this is not a sprint. This is a total marathon, and a marathon that never comes to the end, unfortunately, until the day the Lord comes back again, or we go to be with the Lord. And we're always constantly going to screw up. Yes, we are. We are going to mess up, but God is the recycling God. God is the God that will recycle us, will keep changing us and making us into something totally new and something that is pleasing and honourable to God. So if you think of our recycling that we got picked up today, it's like, it's all crushed, bottles might be smashed in the recycling bin. But you just think of a crumpled up water bottle, you've used it and it's gone, and we chuck it in the bin, or we get a can and we stand on it to give more space, because I need more space in mine. And and when that is crumpled down, it's like, well, can't have a drink out of that anymore. That's useless. That's not worth anything. And yet, when that goes to the recycling factory, it gets all melted down and it gets used again, and it gets made into something that can be used again. And God can do that with us. So it doesn't matter if we are recycled like thousands and thousands and thousands of times in our life, and we stuff up, and God recycles us and starts to change us again, and goes, right, okay, go again, go and do it again. It's like with a little kid, and a little kid falls over, a toddler, and when they're learning to walk. And when the little kid falls over, you don't say, well, that's it, you've had your chance now, I'm off. A parent will pick the kid up, will help them again, will make sure they don't fall, and that's what our Father in heaven wants to do with us. So we are so lucky. So my verse again, Hebrews 13:5, therefore do not be afraid, because never will I leave you, never will I forsake you. Okay, he's never going to give up on us. So, very short one again this week. Short and sweet, I think, is the best way to go. I will do some sort of preaching things as well, but it's about just coming on and saying hi to you guys, see how you're doing. But see how you're doing means you have to talk to me. That means you have to actually comment on my video, and I know a lot of you are busy, but it'd be great if you could just comment, tell me what your favourite song is and why. And if you want, you can tell me what your favourite verse is and why. Obviously this is not like you can type on this, so obviously you can leave me a comment. I would love to get to the point where I can come on and I can tell you that we're going to actually be going live and come on and actually get a chance to speak with you live, and just to have your comments coming through, and for me to talk back to you, like actually answer any questions or what have you. I mean, that would be absolutely awesome to be able to go live. That would just be amazing. And that's not about keeping up with the Kardashians or whatever you want and how everybody else does it, but it's a way of me being able, I want to get to know you guys. I want to, I'm hoping that obviously, I encourage you, and I come on here and I tell you, and I'm not going to lie, things, I do struggle. I really, really do struggle. But it's about learning not to just sit there and go, poor me. It's about learning to be able to just get on and deal with what you're dealing with, but in an honourable way, and just, carry on doing what you can do from where you are. And I spoke to you, that's the reason I started this channel, is because obviously I need to do what I can do from where I'm at. And just now I'm at here, sat on my bedroom floor. But no, I just wanted to come on, and say that I really appreciate all the views that I've had. But I want to get to know you guys, and it's very hard doing this because I'm kind of like a people person. I can talk to anybody, and and I want to be able to have conversations. I want to be able to encourage you, whether that be me just coming on and doing this, or me responding to you, or me whatever that may be. And the other thing I want to do, I'll share that next week. Too many things at one time, We're women. We can multitask, and there's men on here as well. But let's just stick with the. I would like you, please don't leave me hanging. Tell me what your favourite song is. If you watch the video, tell me what your favourite song is and why. Okay? And if you want, you can tell me what your favourite verse is and why. Okay, that'd be awesome. And then you're being a wee bit vulnerable, but nobody might not even know you. So it's all good. Okay, take care, guys. Love you loads. If you like this, give me a thumbs up. And yeah, and hopefully I'll be able to hear what your favourite songs are, and it will become more a conversation and not just me sitting here going blah, 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 blah. Which it's not. Obviously, in all seriousness, it's about just sharing with one another, and I want it to be about sharing with one another. I don't want it to all be about me. I want to hear what's important to you as well. So yeah, okay. And the fact that you're watching this, hopefully God is important to you as well. Okay, take care. Love you guys. Bye.